The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State. And former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Rebels will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Mississippi State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It was the farewell game for an Ole Miss great, Jackson Dart, and last season's Egg Bowl down 14-10 early. But the old bullies just couldn't hang on to the ball, and turnovers killed them.
Yeah, Mississippi State had 3 turnovers. And when you lose the turnover battle 3-0, you're not going to win very many football games. The Egg Bowl is always fun. Jesse, we've called a bunch of these games. The hatred is real. The rivalry is real. So this will be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, oftentimes it's a game that's played before the weekend, like on a Thursday or Friday night, so it really sets the tone. This is the amuse-bouche, you might say, for rivalry weekend. Mississippi State started fast in that game last year, David. 14 points in the first quarter. They just didn't score again. Ole Miss got the win. It wasn't enough to get them in the college football playoff, but I'm expecting fireworks in this one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Makes the catch. It's Thompson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Shapen. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much in the state. Bragging rights for an entire season on the line. And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got a man. It's dribbling. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Rebels have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Diggs.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Wallace. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. From the gun, the ground game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Shapen. Under fire. The short hands. It's Williams. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this.
Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other. There's no question. And the funny thing is that's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball. So everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. The Rebels will move the sticks. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. That's a 20. He's got space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The quarterback extends the play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Mississippi State going up tempo.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To throw, it's Chapin. Lets it go. He's got it. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wallace.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Wallace. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in, it's Taylor. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Here's a heat. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He turns that loose down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Got it in the middle. It's Stribley. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rebels are rolling down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back trying to get after the quarterback here.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Chapin. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Quarterback's got the first. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Chapin. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Off the boot, looking for his man. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could...
He's going up top. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for a loss.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback.
Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Diggs. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's dribbling. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's dribbling. And they're able to... Out of bounds after a short pickup.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. On to attempt the try.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Gives it on the option. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Mississippi State right back to the line. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away.
Number 48 on to punt it away.
He's got it. He gets a block. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. He's got him this time. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's got an open man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They can pick up a yard here on 2nd down. That might put this one in the books. Holds and fires complete to the right. There he goes. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.